Students, last day we have studied ASR latch using NOR gate. Today we are going to study ASR latch using AND NAND gate. Okay. Here is our truth table of NAND gate, which we needed to understand this. Now, here you see that we used here two NAND gates and two inputs S and R. In ASR latch using NOR gate, R signal was in the above side and A signal was in the below sides, but in using NAND gate, R is in the lower portion and S is in the upper portion. Okay, mind it. Now the two outputs Q and Q bar. Now for our convention, you remember one thing. Here we use two convention. One is Qn, which is denoted at present state, and Qn plus 1 next state. What does it mean, present state and next state? Present state means you all know that flip-flop store one bit of information. Okay. The information which is already stored in the flip-flop, that is its present state. And next state is after input signal, the changes value at Q is its next state. Okay, so present state we denote here is Qn, and for next state we denote here Qn plus 1. Now let us see the functioning of ASR latch using NAND gate. Okay, so here you see this is the explanation of ASR latch using NAND gate. This is explanation. I am going to explain this through these points, and this is the main truth table. This is the main truth table. Okay, we get this truth table from this explanation. Okay, now let us see what is the explanation. Suppose, as we know that here it's the two input is and R. So for two inputs there are four combinations 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. That's the main four combination. Now at first I am going to show that if S and R both are 0, that means S 0 R 0. Mind it very carefully. Okay. But in NAND gate, you see here in NAND gate, if one input signal is 0, then whatever be the other signal, you see here that 0 1, whatever be the other signal, the output always will be 1. Okay, so if S and 0 both are 0, then whatever be in the previous state of Q, the output will be Q will be also 1, Q bar will be also 1, because the one input signal is 0 in NAND gate. Okay, but according to our convention, Q and Q bar are complement to each other, that if Q is 0, Q bar is 1, if Q bar is 1, Q is 0. But if both S and R are 0, then the output is both 1 and 1, which is not possible. That is why this state is known as forbidden state. Okay. Now our next convention. Next convention is S 0 R 1. Okay. Here it is. S 0 R 1. And at first we see value of Q is 0. Okay, we take two format. When Q is 0, what will be the output? When Q is 1, what will be the output? So first we take Q is 0. So if Q is 0, then at this point R, our signal is 1 is 0 and 1. Okay, for 0 and 1 output is 1. So here output is 1. And as here output is 1, the S, this output will goes to here, this is 1, so is 0 and 1 in this NAND gate. So again 0 and 1, the output of Q will be, then output of Q will be 1. Okay, so if S is 0, R is 1, then output of Q, if previous output of Q is 0, it will changes into 1. Again, suppose here is our next point, S is 0, R is 1 and Q is 1. Okay, so in R, 1 comes here, so 1 and 1 output will be 0, and this 0 goes to this sides, so 0 0 output will be 1, so this output will be 1. So what is the main problem? If S is 0 and R is 1, whatever be the value of Q, 0 and 1, the output always will be 1. That is known as output is 1, means it's our set condition. It is our set condition. Okay. Now our next point. Next point is 1 R 0. Okay, S1 R0. Now let us take Q is 0. If Q is 0, then Q signal comes here, we know. So here is 0, 0, 0, 1. So Q bar 1. Again 1 goes to here. Here 1 goes to, so 1, 1, it is 0. You see here it is 0. Now our next point, this one is 1 R0. Okay, and Q is 1. So 1 comes here. So 1 0 1 0, we know 1 0 1. So this is 1 and 1 goes to here. So this is 1 1 goes to, changes into 0. So whatever be the value of Q, 0 and 1, if the input signal is 1 and 0, output always 0. This is known as reset condition. Okay. Now our last point is if both the signal is 1 and 1. Before that, we have to see set means output always is 1. We got this, and reset means output is 0. We have also got this, that is 0. Now S is also 1, R is also 1. Our first condition we have to check by taking two values of Q. Suppose we take Q is 0. If Q is 0, it comes here 0. So it comes here 0, 1, 0 means it is 1, 1. Again 1 goes to here. So 1, 1 is 0, 0. You see here 0. So if Q is 0, output is 0. Mind it. Okay. Now next point, this one is 1 R1. Okay. Now we take Q1. Q1 means here it's come 1. So 1 1 means 0. Here it is 0 and 0 goes to there. It is 0. So 1 0. 1 0 means it is 1 as it is. So if before is 1, then after giving input 1 1, its value again 1. This one. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion comes at these 2 points is first of all see this one 0 0. So if S and R both are 0, then whatever be the input of Q, output is unpredictable. That is known as forbidden state. First point. Okay. Next point, this one. If S0 R1, okay, S0 R1 means whatever be the value of Q, output is always 1. Output 1 means it is set condition. Here I am using qn plus 1. Qn plus 1 means next condition. Okay. So if S is 0, R is 1, it is set condition. Okay. Now our third point, if S1 R 0, these 2 points, S1 R 0, S1 R 0, whatever be the value of Q, output will be 0. So it is known as reset condition. Okay. Now our last point, 1 1. If S and R both are 1, then whatever be the output of Q, its value will be no change. No change means if it is Q, then next value also, sorry, if it is input is was 0, output also 0. If it is input was 1, output also 1. That means it stored its previous state. That is known as its storage. Okay. Now mind it, the difference between SR latch using NAND gate and SR latch using NOR gate. In NOR gate, you see, which I have discussed in previous class, if S1 R0, S1 R0, it becomes set state, and if R1 is 0, it becomes reset state using NOR gate. But using NAND gate, it is only just reverse position. Reverse means if S is 0, R is 1, then it is set. If S is 1, R is 0, it is reset. That means if S1 is set, then it is NOR gate. If S0 is set, it is NAND gate using NAND gate. If R1 is reset, then it is using NOR gate. If S1 is reset, it is NAND gate.